Yep. Dark montage.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready to go.
I gotta get my burp down. I have to do it around page 5.
Dark, montage, decency, and delinquents. Is this like someone?
No, news reporter, just go for it.
News report.
Start again. I'm gonna add
Tom. Guys, hold for the parentheses.
Dark, montage, decency, and delinquents. News reporter. Well, young people simply have more options available to them today. Kel has the camera, found it in the basement of a break. Kel and Kimmy, they are drunk talking to their camera about the boys in the class. Shift 2 quad. Phil makes mock on some freshman talking about his new mattress. Jillian flirts with Jimbo. Pressures can be intense. Michael reads philosophy book, Will to Power by Nietzsche. Hit in the head by a football. Kel comes over to see he's okay.
Gonna steal my soul? Get that out of my face.
Travis flirts with Gabe. Kimmy comes along. Plays football with the guys and girls. Gabe and Kimmy make out like there's nobody there.
Get a room, guys.
Fuck you.
Fuck me. You couldn't handle this.
Life keeps getting faster. Shift to the gala. Shots of various characters at the gala. Kel sits down with Jilly and Jimbo Kimmy. Jimbo steals the camera from Kel. Phil walks with him, scolding him for stealing the camera. Jimbo goes up to Bobby, Travis, and Michael. They are trashed. Michael is having a beer. Gabe is telling a story about a girl he did once, while Bobby hands over him. Travis is pouting in the corner. Things threaten to spiral out of control. Graduation. Mike, Gabe, Travis, Phil, and Jimbo get Bobby to go on a joyride through the city. The guys get the car and on the joyride through town, loaded in fast motion. Travis and Bobby are not as rowdy. They look at the buildings in silence. The car rolls up to a stop sign. End montage. Interior, Michael's room, 1 year later. Dark.
Shit, here it comes.
An alarm clock has been going off. Note the time will be determined by the time Jimbo calls.
The real world.
Michael rolls over away from the alarm clock. From the clock. Mother Lowe thumps on the door.
Wakey, wakey.
She looks down at many beer bottles laying on the floor.
Colleen, could you read Mother Lowe for me?
Wakey, wakey. You better get up.
Ugh.
You gotta leave, right?
What? Give me a second, will you?
Mother Lowe leaves the room. His room has boxes in it, still packed from college. Camera pans down, bringing a spiral notebook in the shot. It reads, "Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going?" Over and over. Michael gets up, grabs the notebook, and begins to write in it.
God, I hate consciousness. Like coming back from the dead.
Flash of POV on Michael, who is drinking in the shower.
Just when we're used to being dead, you gotta come back to life again. Shit. What was it I was supposed to do today?
He's writing in the journal, intercut with him in the shower.
Fuck it. I did what I was supposed to do. I just graduated from college and moved back home ready to start my life.
He gets off the bed and steps on his sunglasses. In the shower, the phone rings.
Michael!
What? Well, that just fucking figures, doesn't it?
Phone rings again.
Fuck it.
Get the phone!
Let it ring!
The machine picks up. On machine, breathing heavily.
Pick up. I know you're there. Pick up the phone, Mikey. Pick up. Pick up. You're the worst. Anyway, you better be there tonight, man. I got a brewski. Woo! So anyway, stay black, all right? Bring more beer or you're the pits. You better be there tonight, man, or...
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna be late as hell.
Shot at the clock. Lingering on the rhythm. Soft moaning is heard. Getting louder.
God, I hate mornings.
Turns off water. Loud moan. Getting louder and louder. Interior. Kimmy's room. Bed. Kimmy and Gabe are in the last throngs of passion.
God, I love it. Oh, yes. Yes.
Gabe.
Wow.
You're
Speak for yourself.
Still on for lunch?
That was lunch.
Cute. Don't be late. It's important.
No way.
I think I'm gonna go
Where?
jogging. You should come with me and move your lard ass. Hey, didn't you promise to help Phil today?
How could you think about Phil at a time like this?
Well, his stuff isn't going to go anywhere by itself now, is it?
Oh, Jesus. I forgot all about that.
What's wrong, Lava?
Family dressing.
Well, that's a lot to do before the party tonight. You know the party. Party, a social gathering, especially for pleasure or amusement. P-A-R-T-Y, babe!
Don't call me that. You know how much I hate those pet names. Now kiss me.
Jumps on her.
Got a bus to move.
Go get him, tiger.
Jumps off the bed half naked. Kimmy smacks his ass. Heads for the door.
Hey!
Gabe turns.
Here.
Throws a shirt at him.
Can't have you running around topless in front of all those other girls now, can I?
They'd love it.
Goes to leave.
Just remember, you're my tiger.
Gabe goes out the bedroom door. Gabe heads out the front door. He's whistling the tune of Enzyme, the natural male enhancement drug. He reaches for the cigarettes and the Enzyme theme kicks in. He takes a breath in. Exterior, diner. Kel breathing smoke out. Her cigarette is finished. She looks left to see Travis wiping down the table. She walks in, but the frame does not follow. The view is through the windows.
That's right, we're missing Cal.
Where is Cal?
I gotta drop you again, Colleen.
We're off. We gotta go. Get ready, honey bun.
Jesus, it's only been a few months since we've been out, Cal.
1 year today? Come on! No dilly-dally. I want to get out of here in the next few minutes. This could be the last time we can all get together.
Maybe it should be. God, it's always such a circus with those people.
Just like graduation.
Pulls out a flask, begins to open it.
That is not what I think it is.
Want a pregame?
Not here.
Want to run with the big boys? You gotta warm up.
Fine, give me the damn thing.
That's it. Good boy. Take your medicine.
Now put it away.
Sourpuss.
Look, maybe you don't want this job, but the rest of us peasants need the money, okay? So,
Quit bitching. Look, I am the master of ceremonies tonight.
self-appointed.
Starts clearing the table.
This is not a democracy. We are going to get the stuff I need so that you can have a good time tonight.
Picks up knife jokingly.
Capiche? Now, let's get the rest of this cleaned up. Need to shop.
Sure, Mom.
Cute guy walks by.
He's a cutie. Back to work.
Cal, has anyone ever told you that you have control issues?
Exterior, Kimmy's apartment parking lot. Kimmy comes through the front door of her apartment. Gabe's standing at his car watching her go as she begins to jog down the street. He eyes her warily. Back to Michael's bedroom. Getting ready, he is throwing on clothes. He is writing in his journal and pulls a spirit shirt for MSU.
So, as I was saying, I'm a recent graduate of a state college, not too obscure, but I wouldn't call it prestigious either. My folks moved south soon after I enrolled, and yes, I was forced back home after school due to lack of funds. Yeah, you see, most of my peers were smart and chose practical majors, but me, I can't get a job because I, in my infinite wisdom, choose to be a philosophy major with a minor in humanities, so considering the fact that I don't want to be a teacher, I'm doubly fucked.
Up to Kimmy's apartment parking lot. Gabe finishes his cigarette, gets in the car. There's the faint ringing of a phone. Interior of Kimmy's apartment, bedroom. His he cell phone sits next to he regular phone, ringing. Flips down the vanity mirror, checks himself out, drives away. Phone says, Paul missed. Back to Michael's bedroom. Michael's phone rings again. Michael stands by the closet.
Motherfucker.
Get the phone!
Yeah.
I need it!
Uh-oh. She's using that boy, I'm gonna throw you out of my house voice.
He exits his bedroom. Cut to exterior street side. Kimmy is jogging down the street. She is moving with intensity. Back to Michael's hallway. Michael walks into the kitchen. His mother is standing by a TV, drinking her coffee, watching home videos of a very happy, very young Michael.
Why didn't you get the phone?
It's for you anyway.
My mother, the mind reader.
Glad to see you've chosen a direction.
Put those away, will you?
Answers the phone.
Yo, what do you want?
Looks at her half-naked son.
Points for modestly son.
Modesty.
Another question.
That would be a spelling error.
Son. Points for modesty, son.
Bad time, buddy.
Sorry, Bob. Thought you were someone else.
So, are you coming out of the exile anytime soon?
What's going on?
Cut to Bobby's side of the conversation. Just the phone and the back of his head are in focus.
Jimbo just called me. Pissed. He thinks you're not gonna show.
I know, man. Sorry. Lost track of time.
The shot moves from one ear behind his head to the other.
Kel will go ballistic if you don't show. You know how she gets. I'd be there now myself, but I'm finishing up a gig.
Now, don't you usually do night stuff?
The foreground goes out of focus, the phone, bringing the background in focus. There is a man sitting there. He is tired. He is tired, but he is also very handsome with a cherub. Sorry. With a cherub. Formally dressed, but since it has been many hours since the affair, he is now disheveled and holds a cigarette and is staring provocatively.
What can I say? You get enough of me, I guess.
Cuts back to Michael and Mom.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Mrs. Lowe.
Tell Michael to stop racking up my long distance.
All right, I'll be off in a sec. Hey, Mike.
Yo.
I got some pressing stuff, man. I gotta run.
Well, damn. Make sure they let you out in time for our little reunion.
Cut to, Kimmy enters her apartment and moves down the hall. Her home phone has been ringing. She turns on the shower. Beep, the machine picks up. She moves into the room listening to the message.
Pick up, it's your sister. Come on. I gotta talk to you. Call me.
Kimmy erases the message and moves towards the bathroom, strobing. The frame follows her to the door, but pans down diagonally toward the closet door. The door is partially open and packed with a travel bag inside. She brings her head under the shower.
Believe me, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I'll break through.
Kimmy stands there in the shower, introspectively.
Long haul, huh?
Miles to go before I sleep.
Kimmy opens the closet door. There is hardly anything but a nice, sexy outfit, which she pulls out.
Here, you bring the beer, I'll bring the girls.
One for each knee, huh?
Bobby laughs. Kimmy puts pantyhose with shoes visible in the shop.
Anyway, I hear everyone will be there. Should be hot.
Kimmy fastens the bra.
Just thought you should know.
Well, I'm not gonna drive 4 hours just to stare at the wall. I could do that at home.
Kimmy puts on lipstick.
Worried not. See you soon.
Cut to Kimmy putting off of dress or whatever we use. Back to.
Unless I get hit by a truck, I'll be around.
Kimmy goes out the door.
All right, buddy.
Click. Exterior. Kimmy's parking lot. A shot through Kimmy's car door of her walking up to it. Exterior diner. Profile trailing shot. Kel and Travis.
All right, we're out of here.
Turns and flicks off the door.
Oh God, yes.
Here we go. Come on, chop chop.
Kel pulls off a sheet of paper, completely full front and back.
We've got a lot to do. We need beer for lightweights. Some real stuff for the heavy class. Food, party, favors.
Continues. Kimmy opens the door to her car.
That's not nice.
Hot guys.
Pulls the door, locked.
Shit.
Begins digging in her purse. Cut to Kimmy thrust her keys in the ignition. Under her breath.
Where in the
Is that them?
Pointing inside the car on the seat.
shit?
So much for carpooling.
Kimmy starts the car and drives off. Interior, hallways of Jimbo's apartment. Gates moving down the hall. He goes to open the door, but swings open unexpectedly.
So, did you stick it in her jumper?
Oh
Jake is caught off guard. Jimbo goes to the door with his brewski in hand. POV from Jimbo's perspective, beer in hand. Jimbo is a big guy. He has a U.S. Army shirt. He also has a pair of sunglasses on his belt. Note, these are identical to the pair Michael buys later.
Glad you decided to show, Roomie.
Looking at the beer.
Dude, it's like 1 o'clock.
1:30. Now get in here before I call the cops.
They join the others in the main room, which has a few boxes in it.
You heard? Michael's being a total cock. Probably hasn't even left yet.
Are you guys drinking? It's 1 o'clock.
1:30.
Alright, he put me up to it.
Would you like something other than beer? Delinquents.
It's Jimbo looking at his shirt.
Hey, I thought you were supposed to learn discipline in the army.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Wait, I was in the army?
No, whoa, sorry.
gotta be a Jimbo
That's
line.
a Jimbo
Zipper.
line.
I'm disciplined. Where's Phil?
Now he's still packing. You should be helping him, remember?
Jimbo turns on TV.
Ooh, wrestling.
Come on, John. Get to work.
She turns off TV and walks out to help Phil. After it falls, Jimbo turns it back on.
Come on, man, get up!
I worked security there once.
We gotta move, man.
Right. Well, let me know how that works out for you.
Comes back in and turns off the TV.
Playtime's over now. It's time to act like responsible adults.
We can play house later, Martha.
He turns it on with the remote.
And diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. Woo!
She turns it off in the middle of the
Woo!
on, off. Jim waits until she leaves and then turns the TV back on. Phil is on it. There's a show pan forward until the edges of the TV disappear. Shot of Phil as he pulls a porn tape from the top shelf and shakily looks around. Security camera like high angle shot. He gets down as the others come in. He pulls the object in the last box, hiding it from his friends, as the others stream in to help take boxes out of the room. The speech reaches a fever pitch and they continue to pack until it has all been moved out but a mattress. Jim changes the channel and is now watching the charge of the life brigade.
Will you execute Lord Raglan's orders, my lord?
Hey, asshole.
Jimbo looks up at Phil. All the boxes are now in the hall behind where Phil is standing.
Thanks for the help.
Get out of you fucking traitor.
Seriously, Jim, help me with this mattress.
I'm gonna miss rubbing my nuts on your pillow every night before you go to sleep.
You're such a